Last time,
the group has some experiments run on them by Dr. Fowler, who is trying to find out more about something called Fey particles. After getting access to their equipment and being reunited with Mr. Bok, the group is put more at ease and agrees to remain for a couple of days to have some tests run on them. Dr. Fowler agrees to let them go after the test, regardless of the results. The group is not sure how these tests or what the science they are doing is a good thing, a bad thing, or if they will help them get back home, especially after learning that Dr. Fowler's partner is named Dr. Christopherson.
What did the science book say to the math book? You have got problems.
Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters.
all right. Welcome, everyone, to another terrific episode of Dungeons & Dragons and Daughters. We are a 5th edition actual play D&D podcast. I am Kurt, Daddy, the Dungeon Master, and to my left we have...
Sam, who plays Mimi, our favorite elf druid, and the leader of the 3 musketeers. And to my left we have...
Birdie, who plays Gallexy, the elven wizard.
Almost forgot what you were for a moment.
I kind of forgot. I was going to say elven elf, so that would have made sense.
An elven elf.
It's
not wrong.
It's not. And sadly, we do not have our favorite Corgi with us because, he's
dead.
He technically is dead when he was alive.
Well, shush.
And she's not the leader. I've been looking at reviews, and we have a lot of mixed things about leaders.
Clearly me.
There's barely any Sam as the leader. There's a good amount of Fat Deb. There's a few Mr. Bok, and then there's a okay amount of Gallexy.
Just want to clarify, I make the plans, I'm the leader.
Sure. Okay. And to my left we have...
Your micromanaging mom.
Who plays?
It's been so long I don't remember.
You do.
Yes, you do.
Fat Deb.
Okay.
Fat Deb is in the house.
But...
Excuse me.
I had to smell some of my Cheerios I had this morning. What is your name? What is your name?
Mom.
Okay.
Fat Deb. Is there another thing I should be saying?
Yes.
I'm a halflink.
She's great at D&D.
All right, so
You're totally a half-link.
all right, some housekeeping. All right, so since our last episode, we hit a milestone. So thank you to everyone that listens to our show and downloads our episodes, because I can now say that our show has been downloaded hundreds of thousands of times.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a big number.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
So I can't believe there's so many people out there that like listening to us play D&D.
Yeah.
So speaking of,
Kind of weird.
a number of 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts from folks. First one is from MK Mary Kate. Hi, my name is Mary Kate. I love your podcast. I listen to it every day. Gallexy is the leader. Mimi and Mr. Bok forever. Mimi and Stubby forever. And
Yes.
Mr. Bok and Stubby forever. Chips and salsa for all. I would love a shout out. Consider this your shout out.
Yeah.
Mary Kate. Next one. There's 8 of them here that I'm going to be reading out. So hang on to your hats. Great podcast, especially for kids. This is from Josh Woodson. Love this podcast, and my daughters love it too. Thank you, Josh. From D&D Dragon Kitty. I love this podcast. The best podcast ever. I love it. It is the best. Lots of elephant, puppies, and hearts and horses emojis. Chips and salsa to everyone. Also, I think that Mimi and Azaki should get married.
What?
From DM Abby, thank you. This is the best podcast in the world. I love the insanity that you guys get up to and can't wait for the next episode. The best part is re-listening to my favorite episodes. And Mimi, Fat Deb is the leader. With love, Dungeon Master Abby. P.S. Gallexy, Mary Greg. P.P.S. I used to hate Fat Deb. Moment of insanity. I know.
I get that a lot.
Next one is from Kitty Janet Jr. Oh my God, so awesome. It's clean, it's funny, it's great for older kids like me. It's awesome. It has well-recorded audio. It's highly recommended. I, quote, Mimi too, declare more podcasts.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure It's highly recommended. I Mimi too. Declare more podcasts.
Like she's saying like the
She's
name
Mimi too. She's
Like-
a Mimi too.
Like
Hello?
or she's
I'm
saying
not sure.
like she's Mimi.
Well-
It's like saying me. She like me like the podcast too.
Oh,
Something
okay.
like
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll try. I hope I got it right.
You didn't.
Next one is from D&D Twins, aka Slushy Girl. Love your podcast. I'm 11. Please make more. Please. Love you guys. I think everyone should be a leader of themselves.
That's a
Got
good
it?
point.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
Next one is from Austin 10299. Awesome. Hello. I am 11 and listening to No Safe Harbor 9 right now and wanted to say this is the best podcast ever. It's what inspired me to DM for my family. Totally awesome. Update. Fat Deb and Mr. Bok Bok are co-leaders and I just finished the beginning of the end part 6. Please read this in the show. P.S. A vampire is going to come out of the portal. Christopherson is making and bite him. Please make more episodes soon.
Okay. Well, we're working on the making episodes right now.
And last one from Riley, 8 years. This podcast is the best. The daddy does a good job dungeon mastering, and the daughters role play so well. And I love all the pets featured in the story. Thank you, Riley.
As do I.
And the mom too. I mean, come
Well,
on.
the mom is. That's goes without saying. The mom is
Yeah, for
amazing.
sure, for sure.
All right, let's play D&D.
Yeah, let's go.
I can't wait to see what happens.
How do we do this again? Dice.
Bangs head against table.
When's the last time you looked at your character sheet there, Jill?
Probably never.
So even while we're playing, she still doesn't look at
Exactly.
it.
Just, it's for doodling, right?
I do have to say, I pull up. I created a digital version of your character sheet that I have up on my screen, so I can help you along the way as you're playing.
You think I need help?
No,
Yeah.
you just
Yes.
need
Guidance? No.
guidance,
No.
which is an ability that you have.
Michigan.
Is guidance?
Is guidance because when you can cast guidance on someone,
Don't tell me what to do.
and you can give them a D4 for an ability check that they do. So if they're like doing an investigation, you'd be like, I give them guidance, and that lets them roll an additional D4 that they add onto their roll.
You also have the epic, your god, Michigan.
Mishakal.
I always
Michigan.
forget that I'm supposed to listen to what he's saying, though. Like, I feel the doo in my head, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, words I'm supposed to know.
So do you remember what happened last time?
Yes.
No.
All right, so you're in the past, but it's the future. This was an aspect that Jill was very confused on last time.
Among other things, I'm sure.
Christopherson, the vampire from your time, sent you into the past. But this past was very futuristic and had no magic. In fact, all of you were cut off from your magic. You were not able to talk to Mishakal anymore. Boom was gone. Mr. Bok Bok was still there, though. And you had managed to get tasered and arrested, and you woke up in this science laboratory where you had met Dr. Fowler, who you had reached an agreement with that he would spend a couple of days running experiments on you and your equipment because he was very interested and curious about this thing that he called Fey particles. And you all secreted or had these particles come off of you in some kind of a radiation type of decay type of thing. And so that's the reason why he was so interested in you. And that's also where you were not introduced to him, but you did see him. His partner, Dr. Christopherson, was also running experiments in another room on the same floor. And where we had ended last time was that the experiments that they were running on you, the tests they were doing, were not yielding any results. And Dr. Fowler was becoming very unhappy with it. So,
Oh, we should be released.
what's that?
Nothing. I'm just.
You should be released, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Exactly.
We should go home.
So, question for you. So you, at the end of the day, so it's been 2 days that you've been in this laboratory and having tests done on you. Nothing has been too invasive. They've mostly just been scans and Dr. Fowler just observing you, looking for some sort of a reaction to happen when you try and do things or when you try and use your equipment. But at the end of each day, they put you back in your room and locked the door. So it is very much like a prison cell. It was no windows were in this room. It's all cinder blocks, and there were some fluorescent lights that were on the ceiling. So when you would go to sleep at night, I'm curious, would you set a watch? Would you have someone stay up and keep watch, or would all of you just go to sleep?
I know I'm going to sleep.
I think we should set up a watch, but wait. Okay, is there a language that we all speak? Common. Oh, but they're gonna understand.
I thought you all spoke Elven.
Yeah, don't you speak Elvish?
I do.
Ooh. Yeah, so
And
talk Elvish.
Halfling.
I know. You don't think I've been messing with you the whole time?
I know.
Okay. Good.
So in Elvish, I say to the group, I think we should touch that light because, I mean, Dr. Howler got really insecure about it. So we're basically like those pets who want to touch, no, like insects who want to touch the light, but when they do, they die. But it could be a way to get home or like restore our magic. I want to go home. Can I do a history check about...
I'll just touch it.
Well, it's in the other room. You are locked inside your cell right now.
Yeah.
And you're about ready to go to sleep.
Can I do a history check to see if I know anything of that sort? Of like the orb thingy?
Sure. Yeah. Roll a history check.
I can open my dice.
First roll.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh. Natural 20!
What?
Yeah!
Nice.
And I love how you still don't use your dice tray.
I forgot it exists.
You have an empty dice tray right there that you just rolled on the table next to it.
Well, it got me a natural 20.
It did get you a natural 20. Oh, boy. All right. So with a natural 20.
20. Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay.
I know a lot.
You do know a lot. You remember back in your studies when you were a child hearing about magic did not always exist in the world. A very, 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 very long time ago, it was theorized someone had done something to open up a hole between this world and another world, and magic flowed into our world, and it changed everything. And some would say not for the better, because the magic came in so chaotically and so violently, and it also introduced lots of terrible monsters and creatures into the world that the world just was not prepared for. Eventually, the world did adjust. We started learning how to use magic, and we were able to start fighting back against these evil magical creatures. And there were also good creatures that came out of this world as well. And then eventually, it's like that portal didn't matter anymore. It's like magic just infused and got into everything in this world. That's what you get from a 20 on your history check.
So, a lot.
Yeah.
So that, I'm just thinking, right? So that light is like the portal of magic seeping into Earth?
That you're not sure about. But you suspect it, because you got a 20 on your history check, you suspect it has something to do with that.
Okay.
And to remind you, Dr. Fowler had mentioned that Christopherson was running experiments about trying to open up a portal or trying to break through a barrier into this other world.
Okay. I think we should go in there, in the portal. No, but it's not like a portal that's going to take us to the future. It's just a portal that's going to take us to, like, wherever the magic was originated. Yes, and then we could get our magic back and somehow figure out how to get back to Boom. Okay, well, you two can sleep for the time being. I'll take first watch. Okay, I'd also, though, like to do in history, because I'm the magic knower here. Yeah, well, did you get a natural 20?
Who knows? I might, because I'm going to
Okay,
use
well,
my
well-
dice tray.
Well, tell me, is this what kind of information is it that you're trying to get?
What would
Because it
happen?
could be a history or an arcana check, which, well, I think both of those skills are really good for you.
Yeah, they're both +8. Let's do an 8. Yeah,
Gallexy is really smart,
I am. I won't take her side.
but you're really wise.
Yes.
She's like book smart, and you're like street smart.
Haha,
What am I?
you're just not smart.
Ah.
You're really wise too,
Oh,
but definitely
wow.
not smart.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, you have a -1 on your intelligence.
Okay.
And a positive attitude.
Yes.
You're good at
do.
wisdom. Optimistic.
Am I?
You're not that strong, but
What the
neither.
heck?
None of us are.
Am I good at anything?
Nope.
You're good at lots of stuff.
What are my qualities as this character? Come on, give me some positive. I need a little.
You are very good
Self-esteem
at
boost.
entertaining some people. That does not include me, but some people.
Never you.
You have
Never
faith.
You have faith, yes.
In-
You can heal. You can also you're very tanky. So meaning that you're very
I'm very tanky.
tanky, yeah, because you're very tough. So it's you can stay behind and shoot energy out from the back rows of combat, or you could be up front swinging your mace away or doing other spells and things like that too. And so you can take a lot of hits.
I'm like the brute force. Am I like the bodyguard?
You are kind of.
Can I be the bodyguard?
You can.
I want to be your body. I'm your bodyguard.
Oh my god.
Fat Deb, and as a cleric, she basically can do it all.
Yes, I can.
She can fill whatever role the group needs her to fill.
I can.
That's
I really
your thing.
Can you guys? I'm a Swiss Army knife.
You're a Swiss Army knife, yes.
Just remember that I can do it all.
I'm going to do an arcana roll. Okay,
An arcana
shut-
check, sure.
Yep.
Okay, what are you trying to
And
find out?
I just want to find out what would try to think of what would happen if we try to go through the portal.
Okay, sure. Roll an
This
arcana
is my
check.
thinking when I'm going to sleep because that's
You
a
have
great thought.
thoughts.
So I do my thinking with thoughts.
You don't have any.
Really?
No, apparently I don't.
Oh, I got a 14.
14? Okay.
Wait, did you say that +8 on? Yeah. 6 + 8 is 14.
That was an 8. Never mind. I thought you rolled an 8.
With a 14, you know that you're not quite sure what would happen if you were to touch that glowing ball thing. The one thing that you do know is that it would hurt a lot because of how much energy is condensed and focused into that one little spot. Maybe even to the point of being lethal if you were to touch it.
And we don't have our strengths, because of spells and stuff. We don't have that.
Well, every time that you've tried to cast a spell, it hasn't worked.
But we get the tiny little.
Yeah, so the way that I described it before is that you get this feeling that you can sense the magic just beyond your grasp. There's some sort of invisible force in between you and it.
How dare it! I'm gonna kick it with my boot.
Kick the invisible force.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that works. My mental boot.
Your foot flies out in front of you into thin air and nothing happens.
No, I said my mental boot.
Your mental boot.
Yeah.
What's your mental boot?
So
It's the boot in her mind.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm kicking
Boot.
down the door in my brain.
Okay.
Look, does it look like I'm pooping?
Do we have our things with us in this room?
You do not.
Do
Yeah.
we know where they are?
You do know that they were in Dr. Fowler's his room that he was running his experiments. He had all your equipment laid out on a table. And he did let you handle them, and he did let you put them on while you were in that room, but you had to relinquish them when you would go back to your room and go to sleep for the
I
night.
forget. Did we steal anything from our stuff?
I don't believe so.
Dang it! We could have been smart, but no.
All right, so who would have been taking the first watch?
I would.
You
Yeah.
would? Okay. Can you roll a perception check for me?
I'm so good at perception.
You're
checks.
so good.
I
plus 10.
You are a cleric, Joe.
Oh my god. We've
I
played
just
this.
saw it listed so many times. Like, oh yeah, is that what you guys were looking for earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I am.
Look at mother. Look at.
Yeah.
Played this. You've played Fat Deb for so long, and you just realized this. So, Fat Deb is a cleric.
Yes.
I'm a cleric, guys.
You've only been doing this for like 2 years.
I know. My bad.
You're good at this.
Hey, I'm good at a lot of things.
All right,
Okay,
Mimi,
just
perception
not
check,
this.
please.
Okay, wait. It's okay. Natural 1.
Natural. You went from a 20 to a 1?
Shh.
Okay.
5 plus 10 to 11.
Well, a 1 is an automatic failure, but it would be very difficult for you to miss this. So I'm going to say that you zoned off and just like going through all of the information that you've had over the last couple of days. And I'm going to say it's not going to be like a full minute. And you look around and realize all the lights had gotten turned off. And the door to your cell now sits 1 inch open. And you had no idea how that happened.
Gosh. Oh, no.
Are you serious?
I kind of like, I wake the group up, but like I put my hands over their mouths so, you know, they don't like freak out.
Sure.
Wake up. Chill out. It's just me. Can't breathe. Oh my goodness. Fat Deb, wake up. I slap Fat Deb.
Great. Do it. I dare you.
I slap you.
So, Fat Deb, you wake up to...
And then I backhand her back.
Oh, God.
Can I?
No.
She goes to swing at you.
I do
Yeah.
an athletics check and I move out of the way.
And then I roll over and knock you down with my body.
Roll an attack.
No, don't attack me.
Why not? You hit me.
I was waking you
I
up.
can do all things, remember? Fine, don't hit me again. I glare at you.
Guys, the door opened.
So what?
Let's get our materials and go. Do you realize someone opened the door?
Let's put on your invisibility cloak. Who's
Magic-
got that?
Wait, do we have an invisible?
Someone's got a cloak. Give me a point
I
of
have a
inspiration
cloak
for
of
thinking of that. Point of inspiration. Point of inspiration.
Galaxy does have invisibility as a spell.
It wouldn't work.
Why? Oh, we don't have magic.
Gosh.
Gosh, you gotta get on top of that.
Do I have to do everything?
I know. I have to think of all these things.
If I had magic, I'd wish for some chips and salsa by now. Okay, guys, we gotta be. So wait, can I try to do a stealth check? Like, because I think we're sneaking out.
being
right?
sneaky?
Yeah,
Sure, we should
we're
army crawl.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, can you... we're going to do a group stealth check then. I need everyone
crap.
to roll stealth.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No.
You do. Do you remember you had a spell? Would you try and
it's
cast
pass
it?
without a trace.
Yeah, would you try and cast it just to see if it would
I'll
work?
try pass without a trace, and it's.
I got
fine.
15.
Okay.
For what?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't.
Go roll your stealth check first.
I'm on top of this.
13.
Okay.
I got 19.
Wow. Okay. So solid stealth checks all around.
I'm actually
stealthy.
I'm gonna try casting pass without a trace.
Yep. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Mm-hmm. 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, just like before, the spell does not work, but everyone seems to do a fairly decent job, and you tiptoe out of your room.
I think we're heading to where our stuff is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So going to that room where the experiments were being done to find your equipment, you would be going past the room that's got the glowing energy ball that Christopherson has been working on.
As we walk past it, I flip it off.
Okay.
Wait, is it
Family friendly.
Sorry.
She gives it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
you
meant. I make an ugly face at it.
Boo, energy ball, boo.
Boo, you suck. I'm so disappointed in you.
All right, so
I think we can move on.
you stick your tongue out at the energy ball and give it a thumbs down. You boo it and quietly.
I throw popcorn at it.
You don't have popcorn.
Why not?
Okay, do we get to the room?
You do get to the room, and like the door to your cell, the door is unlocked. There's no
This is
lights anywhere.
weird.
Well, I should say that up in the dark hallway, just as you get to this door, that's when you do notice that the metal robotic man is standing at the end of the hallway, not moving. It seems to be powered off. And up in the corner on one of the lights, you see a flashing red light. But that's it. That seems to be the only light that's in the hallway right now.
That seems like it's kind of bad. But
It's a very tiny little light. It's like a little small like LED light in the corner of it that's just flashing.
Is it a camera?
There is a camera, but it's not moving.
what the heck? Okay, I guess we enter that room. Something with bananas.
I have a lot of banana peels.
Oh, you don't.
Yes, I do. It says it on here. It says I have 20 banana peels in a sack. It is typed on there.
Oh my god!
Really?
Yeah. It literally
Where
is.
did you get banana peels from?
I also have a bag of stones, a little alive Deadpool action figure named Rai Rai,
What? This is all typed up.
Wow.
magic rope, Phoenix, 10 of them.
What?
You typed it.
Wow. Yeah.
So I got banana peels if we need them, guys.
Okay.
In a sack.
20 of them. I am so useful.
In fact, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration for using your character sheet.
She's just playing the game.
How many points of inspiration can we have?
Just one.
So if you're playing Candyland and you make, she already has one.
You can give it to someone else.
Give it to me.
You just made fun of me.
Yeah, because it's a stupid inspiration point,
Do
but
you
I
have
still
one?
take it. No.
Brady, you can have it.
All right. Do you go into the room?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait! No! Your face. Your face tells everything.
You sneak in.
I'm not going in.
Gosh.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. I got a burp soon.
All of your equipment is still laid out on the table where you had left it.
Can I do a perception check to see if like there's any traps or what
Sure.
would I use to see if there's like any traps?
Investigation.
Okay, I'll do an investigation then.
People in the party can help out with this too.
Yo, can I get advantage?
On
Wow. Okay. Okay. No.
I don't know how I can help.
You just pretend you're looking and then.
I'm looking.
Whoa! That's
Who's I just need to look at you.
Sure.
Seriously, that's it.
You just need to look for traps.
Oh, I'm looking
Why
for
is
traps.
that?
Okay.
I'm always looking for traps.
Okay,
She's always looking for traps.
Natural 20.
Again.
Another natural 20.
I got proof.
Doesn't make you the leader, you know.
Yeah.
You find no traps.
Oh, right. That's what I was doing. Dang it.
You are absolutely 100% sure there are no traps in this room.
Because she didn't lose her train of thoughts. Shush. Okay.
But because you got a natural 20, I will say if the power were to come back on, you think that the doors probably would lock themselves again. And you think that probably that metal man that's standing at the end of the hallway would probably come to life.
And that's the metal man, right?
No, that's just a random miniature that I have on the table.
That's a thick guy.
He's a big boy.
Dad?
Deb. What?
Seeing if it was my dad. He was a big boy.
Okay. I grab my stuff. I don't know what the others do. I take my stuff, of course, like a ball. Do you
Wait,
take your
is
stuff?
Mr. I grabbed my sack of 20 banana peels.
Mr. Bokbok is not there.
Where is Mr. Bokbok?
You don't know.
Is my scooter there? Is that where it was?
Your scooter would be there. Actually, I take that back. I thought Mr. Bokbok, I think, is with you, actually.
I thought he was in the cell.
Yes, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mr. Bokbok is with you.
I'm holding
Yes.
Mr. Bokbok's.
But isn't he magic?
wing. Yeah, that's what we don't understand.
He
I
is-
used
he-
magic to bring him, like, talking, like having a
to
brain.
awaken him, yes.
Yeah, but he is not a magical creature.
Correct.
What?
He is just, as of right now, he is just a really smart chicken.
Okay. Evolution.
Yeah. So we take our stuff. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Is the door still unlocked?
Door is still unlocked.
I take my wand and I point at Mr. Bok. You're a wizard, Mr. Bok.
What?
I will say that in this room there is another camera and light that's in the corner that's not moving, but that also has the little flashing red LED in the corner.
Can I don't know if Gallexy would like to do this because, but do you want to do like an intelligence check or history check to see
History?
what the red light
Or
might
investigation
mean?
about it.
Well, not. Well, like you would.
Maybe investigation, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. What's your investigation?
+8.
Oh yeah, you do investigation.
You want to help me, Sam?
Oh yeah.
So we got 17 for an option. Or
17.
17. You go over, you do an investigation. It's kind of high up on the wall and near the ceiling, so you can just look at it. You can't touch it or anything.
Can she stand on my shoulders?
you're not that tall.
I know, but I would make you taller.
By 3 feet.
Yeah. You could stand on my shoulders.
We'll say that's part of the help to get her to investigate this. You're just not that familiar with this technology and how it works. You're not quite sure what this thing is for or what it does. You think that maybe this is a device that spies on people, but that's about all you know.
So I don't know it's a camera.
No.
Do we know what a camera is?
No.
Okay.
You imagine it's like maybe it's a fancy telescope. That's about the closest technology equivalent that you can come to.
So there's tiny men or women or just people looking through it and they're spying on us. Like through.
Sure. Yes.
That is an interesting conclusion, Galaxy. I know. That has to be what it is. Like, what else could it be?
Okay, so
Would you want to try and get at it to see if you can get the tiny people out of it?
Yes.
Must rescue them.
No, you're gonna cause attention to us. Don't do that. No, you're gonna get us caught.
But the tiny men.
Who cares about the tiny men?
They could help us.
We gotta get out of here.
I get on my
Fine.
scooter and I just leave.
Fine, like
Okay.
just go, okay?
I'm out of there.
All right. Yep. You flip out your scooter, land on it,
Wait,
and
isn't
start
it?
pushing away.
Is it an electric scooter or is it just regular scooter?
It was just a regular scooter.
That I don't have to use any energy to use.
You have to.
No,
push.
I don't. Magic.
It's
Magic doesn't work here.
you don't have access to magic right now.
That it's electric.
All right. Yeah. Fat Deb starts pedaling out of the room.
Let's just follow her.
I think we should, like, do we know where Christopherson's office is?
You don't. You just know that the room that he does his experiments in.
Okay. I feel like we should go in there, not necessarily to touch the orb, but to just see, like, what he's trying to, because, like, we think we know what he's trying to do, but, like, is there any thing about getting us home or whatever?
I think that's a smart idea.
Wait, hold up, I had a thought. Okay. Could Dimension Door take us to a different time?
I can't do spells.
I know, but if you were able to do spells, would you be able to do that?
To a different time with Dimension Door? No.
Oh man. Can I time travel somehow? Can I invent magic?
You roll an Arcana check.
21.
You do know that there is magic that is powerful enough to allow you to travel through time. But you don't know how to do it personally. But you do know that it exists. The concept exists. People have done it before.
Is there a check she can do to find out, like, where she can get it? Like, how she can get the magic?
I didn't know you were in my brain.
Hello.
If you were to have access to the library or the magical archives where you had done your training when you were younger as a wizard, that probably would be the place that you could find out more about this. If you were able to talk to Christopherson, maybe, because obviously he knows how to do it because he sent you all back in time.
So, let's go to his laboratory. Yay!
All right.
Hi-ho. It's off.
You do it whispering, hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to the lab we go.
No, but we already killed the 7 dwarves. Now we steal their song? We are the worst.
All right, so you move back out into the hallway, which Fat Deb is already out there, and she's just, rolling down the hallway.
Singing a song to myself.
Just,
Be quiet.
and yeah, you get to Christopherson's laboratory.
This feels way too easy.
And the door is unlocked.
Wait,
It's a trap.
is it one of the automatic doors? Like the sliding ones?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. Because I would have done, like...
It's not one of them.
No, but
that's-
it's a large metal door with a window in
Yeah.
it that swings in.
Can I do an investigation check on the door?
Sure. What are you looking for though?
Or to see through the window to see
Okay.
if it's trapped. But it's unlocked. I know, but there's stuff. And I'm helping.
Okay, roll it with advantage. Checking for traps.
Ooh, so we got a 23. Or 26.
26.
I had to do some math.
All right. You detect no traps, but like you had thought before, you'd still see the glowing, floating energy ball in the middle of the room, and that is the most dangerous thing that's in the room right now. But there are no traps. There's no power, so you should be able to just walk in without a problem.
Sounds good. Okay, I guess we walk in.
Yeah.
Let's walk in.
You all die. Okay.
I was like, no.
We check for traps, Dad.
Worst DM ever.
Yep.
Dad.
Is there like any papers or books in there that we can like look at?
Yeah, there is some paper that is on a desk nearby with some computer monitors and other like tablets and other electronic devices.
I'm
Do
gonna
we
look.
know what those are?
No.
Well, don't we know what a computer is? Because in Atlantis.
Yeah, you kind of know what it is. It's you know that you can use it to access information. You saw Ian do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for stuff that is relevant to time traveling.
Okay.
So should I roll anything?
Roll another investigation check.
Yeah. 13.
13. Yeah. You can't make heads or tails of
Crap.
the documents or the information that's on there.
I'm supposed to be smart.
You are smart.
Maybe I can do it.
Can I do an investigation check? Just
For what?
looking to see what his plans are.
Sure.
His evil plans.
Okay.
Evil. 10.
10. You're not quite sure what his evil plans are.
Dang it.
Can I investigate what that orb is?
We know what.
Sure.
We know
You
what.
know what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it?
It's like the portal between
Yeah.
the magic world and.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Go for it. Yeah, you can investigate it.
But we already know that.
You don't want to take a closer look at it?
I want to look at it closer.
I want to touch it. Don't touch it.
Touch it.
I
No.
want to get closer to it. See what else I can learn.
Okay.
Because learning is powerful.
11.
11.
Oh, you just subtract 1?
Yeah, I have -1 for investigation. Why do you think I don't do it a lot? That's
So
really why.
you get closer to it. It's brighter You can see on its surface, you can see little pulses of energy that like string out from it for just a moment and then curve back into the ball like it's got its own like little gravity well inside of it as things are trying to break away from it, but they keep getting pulled back into it. You see lots of yellow and pink and sometimes flashes of blue and purple that's in there. But there's no heat. It's not hot. It's just very bright and moving, and it's very pretty.
I want to touch it so bad.
I kind of want you to touch it, but at the same time,
You should have. Wait. No. Oh,
Don't I? But I
gonna say
can't.
cast
I can't
mage
use
hand.
any of these because we don't have magic.
You can try.
yeah. No, I think if you get like a natural 20, you can do it. Birdie, you could try doing mage hand and like poke it.
This is the closest any of you have ever gotten to this thing. So even before, when you were in this room with Dr. Fowler, you were not able to get this close to the orb.
Deb, stay safe, okay? Don't get any closer.
Okay.
She is just like a couple feet away from it.
Is her hair like sticking up?
No.
Oh man.
I think it always is.
No, that's the interesting thing is like this orb, while it's very bright and it's moving and it's dynamic and fluid in the middle of the room, it does not seem like it's interacting with anything around it. There's no heat, there's no wind, there's no static electricity that's coming off of it. It just seems to be this innocuous thing that's just floating there in the middle of the room.
Is there anything with blink that I could do? Does that make any sense?
What does the spell do?
Look it up. It's a long one.
Okay. If I remember right, that's just a spell. That's kind of a defensive spell.
It's trickery.
Okay, but doesn't like maybe when we're closer to this orb, our magic starts to spark up or something? Because it could be we think it is relative to the magic of where we come from, and so like, wouldn't this be like a good attempt to try magic when right by the orb?
You're absolutely no help.
I'm trying not to influence you one way or another because there's lots of different ways that this could go, and I want you all to have agency and make the choice.
Could we try attacking it?
I would like to just try mage hand.
Okay.
Natural 20. Natural.
How far away from the sphere are you? Do you get as close as Fat Deb?
I'll go a little further back than she is, but pretty close.
Like how close? Like 10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try. Are people gonna help me?
Well,
Yeah,
how-
no,
helping
that's not
you.
the way this works.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I
So,
don't know how
all right, so you concentrate and you try and form Mage Hand in your mind and have it appear in front of you.
Do I add anything?
Just roll a d20.
I have a point of inspiration. I just.
No, what did you roll?
I
Tell
got
me.
11.
You got 11? Okay, nothing happens.
Can I do?
No, that's not the way this works.
I would like to try to attack it.
Okay,
I don't know what that would do.
okay.
Wait, can I do would it be like an insight or like history to see what might happen if I attack it?
No, because I'm not going to give you any more information than what you already have right now.
Come on.
So, because you already know that from Gallexy's perspective, she had already shared with the group that if you were to touch it, it would be extremely painful, if not lethal, because of how much energy is condensed in that one little spot.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do.
Attack it, attack it, attack it. What if we all work together and we attack it at the same time? Oh my gosh, you're so unhopeful. I say we all touch it at the same time.
What? No.
Yes.
Is
No.
3, 2, 1. No. Can we investigate if it's a cursed object, or do we know if it's cursed?
We know it's magic, but like,
Because I have removed curse. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end.
But that means you have to touch it.
Well, right.
I mean, you could try.
But should we find out if it's cursed? If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Can we steal it? Oh my god, she's so unhelpful.
You can try.
I have a blanket, I think. Yeah, I have a blanket.
Throw the blanket on it.
Like, can I... Because, okay, the blanket would become like a sack. Like, it'd be a sack I could drag.
If it doesn't like work.
If you were to do that, I would say you would be touching it.
But, the blanket would be touching it.
You'd throw the blanket
But
on it.
you'd be holding on to the blanket, right? So it's like you're attacking it with a blanket.
Nice and warm.
Suffocating
Right?
with a blanket.
Yeah.
I have bless. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
It's not a creature.
I know, but it
Is
could
it?
bless us.
Oh.
And we could touch it or something. I don't know.
Well, you could try magic.
Sure, try it, because we can't touch it. We can't have something else touch it while we're touching it. If we touch it, we die. Is there anything in the room that could be used to touch it?
Like a stick? you want to try and find a long stick to poke it with?
Can I throw a banana peel at it?
You can throw a banana peel at it, sure.
I'm
Do it.
throwing a banana peel at it.
Good.
I did it.
Can you just roll an attack? Because the difficulty of this will not be very high. It just
Not too bad.
like an athletics check.
15.
15, yeah. It's you throw the banana peel at it, and it disappears.
What?
Fat Deb, what'd you do?
I think.
I could take another one out and throw it at it.
Wait,
my
where
God.
did it disappear to?
It looks like. Actually, roll a perception check for me.
Can I have some of my brain knowledge? Because I have some hypotheses.
Wait, Dad. Is that natural 20?
That's cocked. You would need to re-roll that.
Don't you love us? It was a 12.
12.
You happy, Dad?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with a 12, you could see that as the banana hit the surface, it sort of got compressed and pulled in. And
It's another dimension.
Duh. Okay, can I have my
and
brain?
that's essentially it.
Can I
With a
use my
12.
brain
Still in
knowledge?
the room?
No.
The ball? Yeah.
Did it get bigger?
No, did not get
Can
any
I use
bigger.
my brain knowledge, please?
Use what?
So all of you shut up, and I'd like to state my brain knowledge.
Your brain knowledge.
Yes. So shut up now. I predict that they all like.
This is like science.
Shh. People like Christopherson. He touched the orb or something. He could have got sucked into there, and then he became really evil with his magic because he touched that, and he's a regular human. And also, it's so simple, but the banana went to a magic place, and it's so easy. So I think we should touch it.
Yeah, but we want to, get our health up and everything where, we don't...
Isn't our
Wait, didn't we take, a short... Was it a short or
You've
a
all
long?
taken a long rest. Yeah, so all of you should be at full with your hit points.
yeah, our HP is good. Okay, I think we should all touch it
I'm gonna
I'll go
see-
first.
Hold up.
at the same time, though.
What's this divine intervention?
Divine Intervention is a very powerful ability that you have that you essentially roll percentile dice to see if you can have your god or your goddess come in and intervene on your behalf.
But didn't
Try it.
But didn't Michigan say that they can't help us?
This is a cleric ability. So this would fall. So she did say that, but this is a cleric ability that has a very low percentage chance of working, but it could still work.
Try it.
Did you know that I can move through a space of any creature that is a size larger than mine?
Yes. It's part of being a halfling.
And did you know that I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened because I'm brave?
Yep. You're also lucky, so anytime that you roll a 1, you get to re-roll it.
So I can be really brave and I can do this divine intervention and then we all touch it.
Well, try to do the divine intervention. I have a +6 in religion, so could I like be helping Fat Deb with the spell?
So the divine intervention, the way that it works is that she has to roll percentile dice. So she has to roll 2 d10s, and she needs to get a 13 or lower. So she only has a 13% chance of it actually working.
What's true seeing?
True seeing, you are able to see invisible creatures and things that are hiding in on other planes of existence.
Would I want to do that at all, guys?
Yeah.
That could be a
I
good
think you
thing.
have 2 good spells to try.
I think so too.
Do you need another D10 for the divine intervention?
She can just roll it twice.
Well, hold on. So which one are you going to be doing?
Do
Or trying?
The goddess one.
Divine intervention?
Wait, what was the second one you were saying?
It was the true seeing.
Do you want to maybe try that one first, and before you
That's what I'm wondering, 'cause
call
then-
on the god?
Yeah, because then we could see any of the like hidden.
Yeah, here, try that one first.
What do I do for that one?
Oh, wow, this is a 6th level spell. The spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are. For the duration, the creature has true sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and see into the ethereal plane, all out to a range of 120 feet. So you just cast it. So you focus, and you try and reach out to Mishakal because she is the source of your magical power. Can you roll a d20 for me?
16.
16. You reach out and you hit that invisible barrier that you've encountered since getting here for every time that you try and cast a magical spell. But something different happens this time. You think it might be because of how close you are to that glowing sphere that's in the room, and you feel a crack in that force that's been keeping you from Mishakal. And you can feel her now. You can feel her presence on the other side, and you can feel the magic start to come through, and your eyes light up, and you start to see into the other dimension. You can see through that magical ball that's floating in the air. You start to see all of the pieces of magical equipment start to light up on everybody. They start blinking into existence on Gallexy and Mimi. They weren't glowing before, but they are starting to glow now. And that's when you realize that crack starts to shatter more and more. And that's when you realize that all of the magic is about to burst through into this world. And you look over at them, you see all your light then starts to go blinding everywhere as the magical orb in the middle of the room explodes out. And the walls get blown out, the ceiling gets blasted out from above you. I need each of you to roll 10d6, and that's how much radiant damage you take from the explosion of this magical ball in the room.
I don't know if I'll have enough dice for this.
And there is, as it explodes out, you all get thrown back, slamming into desks and computer monitors and walls, and there is a so you're already blinded by how much magic and energy is coming out of this right now, and then there's an audible scream of energy and things that are just now suddenly flying out of the middle of this room.
Jeez, wow. Okay.
Oh, that's like 4 6s.
Okay, Mom, I'll hand you all my dice so you can just roll them in a second. Okay.
I have mass cure wounds, so.
Well, I have healing potions.
Okay.
16.
39.
You take 39 points of radiant damage.
Oh,
How many do I need to roll?
10d6.
42. 45.
You take 45 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. You just dead? No. I don't feel like doing mental math.
Oh, that was. I don't.
I'm at 36. Yay.
I'm at 40. All right, 40.
So what
From the
has
hit points?
happened now?
What's that?
From hit points?
From hit points, yes.
So what has happened?
The smoke clears as you lift yourself up off the ground. There's rubble everywhere, and there's sort of like a creaking from the foundation of the building that you're in. It's still hard to see things a little bit because you still have like the bright light is still burned into your retinas a little bit, so you still see some weird white flashes here and there from all the energy that just got released. But you look up and you now realize you are out in the open air because the top of the building that you were in had gotten blasted off. And you look around and you see that you're in the middle of this downtown futuristic city, and you can see other skyscrapers around you and other buildings. But you can see stars overhead, and you can see clouds because the entire top of this building was just ripped off. But the other thing that you start to notice and see is there are now screams of people that are coming from other areas and from other buildings. You see wisps of magic or clouds or creatures that are shooting out into each of these buildings and leveling them, destroying them, and you see people being thrown from these buildings and screaming as they plummet to the earth below. And then that's when you hear a roar, and far off in the distance you see a red dragon drenching block after block in red searing fire as it goes through and is destroying this, and it's just calamity and chaos everywhere. And that's when you turn around and you see Christopherson standing there.
Wait, is it Christopherson in the past?
The scientist.
Oh.
But now he's standing there and he has the little robot guard next to him. And he's in mid-sentence. He's wide-eyed and he says to you, "What have you done?" And that's when you see almost a ghost-like visage of a creature that stands a couple of feet taller than him. And you can see just this horrible grin on its sort of smoky face as it goes into Christopherson's body. He screams out, collapses to the ground, and he looks up at you with glowing eyes, and he says, "You did it." Dungeons & Dragons and Daughters is a proud member of the Block Party Podcast Network. Check out our other shows such as the Dungeon Masters Block, the GM Showcase, Geek Wars, and more.